6 civilians were killed in Turkish airstrikes targeting Iraqi Kurdistan's Duhok and Sulaymaniyah provinces on Monday. The Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces paid tribute to YPJ and YPG fighters who led the resistance against the ISIS Siege of Kobani in 2015. Turkey's intensified diplomacy seeks to undermine Kurdish autonomy in Syria, opposing the Syrian Democratic Forces' political aspirations. Dem Party co-chair Tülay Hatimoğulları relayed Abdullah Öcalan's democratic vision to address Turkey's political challenges. Learn more with Medya News. 6 civilians were killed and 1 wounded in 2 separate Turkish airstrikes in the Kurdistan region of Iraq on Monday, as Turkish military attacks in the region continue. An initial Turkish drone strike in the town of Dinate in Duhok province killed a married couple herding livestock at the time of the attack. Locals rushed to the site to retrieve the bodies. A second drone strike targeted a vehicle in Sulaymaniyah province, killing 2 women and 2 men. A motorcyclist was also wounded in the attack. Last year, Turkish drone strikes killed at least 33 civilians and injured dozens more, highlighting the scale of humanitarian casualties in Turkey's cross-border operations in Iraqi territory. The Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces have commemorated the 10th anniversary of the historic victory in Kobani against ISIS, celebrating the battle as a turning point in the global fight against the jihadist group. The victory in Kobani was not just a local triumph, but a victory for humanity, the SDF said, emphasizing its profound impact on regional security and international anti-ISIS efforts. The SDF honoured sacrifices made by the YPJ Women's Protection Units, the YPG People's Protection Units, and international volunteers who fought in the 4-month-long battle. With support from the global coalition to defeat ISIS, the Kurdish-led forces secured a decisive victory in January 2015. This triumph set the stage for further operations to liberate other territories, including Raqqa and Baghuz, and was pivotal in the eventual defeat of ISIS. The SDF also noted that the resistance in Kobani contributed to the formation of the SDF and fostered strategic alliances, particularly with the global coalition. As tensions persist in Kobani, particularly from Turkish forces, the SDF called on the international community to prevent further aggression. Reaffirming their commitment, they vowed to defend Kobani with even greater ferocity, echoing their promise to safeguard North and East Syria, Rojava, from aggression. Turkey has ramped up diplomatic efforts to block Kurdish political advances in Syria. Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan and Intelligence Chief Ibrahim Kalin visited Baghdad and Damascus this week, engaging in high-level discussions. Their focus, preventing the integration of the Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces, or SDF, into Syria's national military. In Baghdad, Fidan met his Iraqi counterpart Fuad Hussein, stressing Turkey's opposition to Kurdish autonomy and advocating regional projects like the Development Road Initiative. Meanwhile, Iraq maintained a cautious stance, avoiding direct alignment with Turkey's anti-Kurdish rhetoric. Kalin's visit to Damascus included talks with Syrian officials and Hayat Tahrir al-Sham leaders, reportedly pressuring them to counter Kurdish influence in northern Syria. The Kurdish-led Autonomous Administration of North and East Syria, or AANES, seeks a decentralized political framework aiming for inclusion and stability. However, Ankara continues to resist, citing security concerns over alleged PKK links. As Kurdish leaders advocate cooperation, tensions remain high. Regional players warn against sidelining the AANES, fearing further instability and conflict in an already volatile region. Abdullah Öcalan, imprisoned Kurdistan Workers' Party leader, has outlined democratic solutions to Turkey's ongoing crises. Speaking at a weekly parliamentary meeting in Ankara, Dem Party co-chair Tülay Hatimoğulları shared messages from the second İmralı meeting, emphasizing Öcalan's call for addressing challenges through legal and democratic pathways. Hatimoğulları relayed Öcalan's warning against delay tactics in solving the Kurdish question, saying such approaches would harm the people of Turkey. She highlighted his perspective that the intertwined crises of poverty, injustice, and exploitation can only be resolved through dialogue and democratic reform. Öcalan's vision, Hatimoğulları said, centers on uniting collective efforts during this pivotal period in history. His readiness to propose a roadmap for peace and democratization underscores his commitment to breaking cycles of conflict. Describing the İmralı meetings as crucial, Hatimoğulları urged political leaders to take Öcalan's proposals seriously, framing them as essential for Turkey's democratic future. Öcalan remains isolated in prison but continues to advocate for dialogue and peaceful transformation.